Hey vinyl community, how you doing? It's Matt and I'm back for another video. Try to get a couple done today if I can. Okay, I know you can probably tell from the title of this, you already know what's coming, and you're probably saying, why Matt? Why now? Why? It's been how long since May 18th? Weeks? Well, what's the term? Better late than never? Well, that's the term I'm using today, folks. Okay? Back in March of this year, when it was first announced that Paul McCartney was going to reissue or re-release 4 more reissues in his special limited edition series of colored vinyl, I ordered I'll explain why I ordered all 4, but I ordered all 4 in the new reissues, which was Thrillington, Wings Greatest, the new album, and Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. And let me tell you quick why I did that. I didn't order a lot of the first 8. I believe it was 8 in the first run of limited edition colored vinyl in his series. I think I have 2 or 3 of them. I think I have Tug of War. I have the McCartney 2 album, which was on a nice clear vinyl. And I might have a 3rd one. I'd have to go, you forget after a while what you have, what you don't have. But I certainly, only a few. I certainly didn't order anything close to the majority of them. I have most of Paul's stuff on vinyl, and most of it in pristine mint condition, and I just have to limit it somewhere, folks. I can't order everything. I've been trying to collect the Super Deluxe Archive series. I've been trying to go back, and well, I'm not going to bore you with it all. Let me just say that I have his stuff, and I just couldn't see ordering another McCartney in red vinyl, or a, whatever the color was for, I think Venus and Mars was a nice yellow and red vinyl mix. I just couldn't see. I think I already have 3 copies of Venus and Mars in different variations, and I was like, I'm not doing it again. I just to get colored vinyl, no. But I did do it with these 4, and the reason I did is because I only had a bootleg CD, a burned CD. Someone might have burned it for me, actually, of Thrillington. I've never had a vinyl copy of Thrillington. Happy to have that now. Now, yes, I did have Wings Greatest Hits, including with the original poster in it, but that I got way back in late 1978 when I was still in high school. I did take care of my records. I was one of these kids that did try to take care of my records, but over the midst of time, you know, it does get worn, and you play it a lot, and it gets banged up a little bit. It's still in great shape, but it's a little beat on. You know, it's just one of these records I played so much during high school and afterwards that I thought, why not get a nice upgrade of Wings Greatest? You know, get a nice pristine copy. So I did that. And I also got Chaos and Creation in the Backyard because, again, like Thrillington, I didn't have the vinyl. And I tried looking at the vinyl over the last couple of years to see if I could complete my Paul collection, and I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to get Chaos and Creation from the original release. So with this new reissue, great. I have it now. I got the colored vinyl, and that's all I need. I don't need anything else. Now, New, I did get, and I already had the original pressing of New, and I'll explain that when I get to New. Let me just say this quickly. The reason I got New is because I love the color of the vinyl so much. With the design of the album, with that cool blue and pinkish hues, and the design they did on the front and back with the colors. When you see that pink vinyl with the design of the record, it just looks so beautiful. I couldn't pass it up. I had to get New, and I got that solely because of the design of the colored vinyl with the album cover. It just looked so nice. So that one was kind of a splurge. You know, I didn't really need it. I already had New on vinyl, but I did it anyway. So I got all 4. Now, March 18th or something. No, not March 18th. It was late March. I ordered it. I figured, okay, I ordered it well in advance. I ordered it from Universal Music Group, which I think is the parent company of Paul's albums, who prints them and makes them. So I said, I'm golden. I'll probably get it, you know, the day of release or right after. Nope. I'm not going to go into a big dissertation on what happened. And honestly, quite frankly, I don't know exactly what happened, except when I wrote to them a couple of times. They were responsive, I must say. They did get right back to me, and they just said, oh, we're having a little trouble at the warehouse and getting the stock in, but as soon as we get more stock, we'll get them right out to you. And I was like, oh, come on, don't tell me I'm going to get, you know, jacked over here or whatever. But luckily I didn't, but I just got them in like a few days ago, folks. So I'm talking March, over 2 months since I ordered them. and it's been over almost 3 weeks or so since they've been released, and I finally get them. So I know I'm late to the party, as they say, but I thought I'd show them to you anyway, and then give you my I have a little question for you all about the new release and how it pertains to the other releases. So I'm going to throw that at you at the end, okay? So I'm just going to show them all real quick to you, talk about new a little bit, and before I get started, I thought I'd show you do a little plug for Target. Here's one of the items. Junk Food, a company called Junk Food, has been making a line of Beatles material and clothing and stuff, and they made this cool army-like olive drab backpack with the Beatles stitched on the side pocket, and on the back you got embroidered John, Paul, George, Ringo right there. Up here on the top you have 3 stars with the hooks here, and on this side it says Sgt. Pepper's. I just thought you'd like to see that cool little backpack. Sold at Target. I think Caitlin Larkin did a really cool video about all the different products she got at Target when they came out a couple of months ago. But I happened to pick up this backpack pretty cheap. It was on sale. We're talking it's been 1 or 2 months since this stuff. Oh, here's a picture of the Beatles here too, by the way. When this stuff went on the market, and so the prices have come down a little bit. So get over to Target, see if you can get any leftovers. But they got some cool little products, including this backpack. Okay, Thrillington. Limited edition marbled vinyl. And again, I'm very excited to have this. I must admit, when I was younger, I didn't really get into it. I would hear dribs and drabs of it, and yeah, you know, I was like, meh, whatever. But now that I've gotten older, and as I said, I finally had someone burn it for me, or I somehow acquired a burned copy of it on the purple capital label. And as I've matured and gotten older and gotten into different styles of music, I really love Thrillington. I just think it's fabulous. I'm so happy to have it on vinyl now. Really looking forward to spinning it, giving it a play, and turning up the volume. Thrillington, happy to get it. Okay, the next one is going to be Wings Greatest on a limited, excuse me, limited edition blue vinyl. Again, this is all 180 gram vinyl, nice thick, heavy albums. There's the back cover. Download card just fell out, but I have to be honest, I don't care, or could care less about it. There's this inner sleeve. This is beautiful. This is just a beautiful, beautiful blue vinyl. Look at that. That's, I mean, the Thrillington one's nice, but this is just, you know, with the whole design of the album, with the blue cover of Wings Greatest, it's just, that vinyl just looks fantastic. And I'm not going to open the poster. You've all seen it a million times with other people's videos. Basically get side one, which is kind of like a picture of a room with Denny, Linda, and Paul there. And then if you open up the big poster, it's just a big version of that picture of them. There's Paul. Okay. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard on a limited edition gold vinyl. I'm really excited about this one as well. And again, they all have a Made in Germany sticker on them. Very excited about this one. This is one of my favorite Paul albums. The packaging's kind of boring, I must say. I mean, I love the cover by Mike McCartney, but the inside is kind of plainish. You know, why do they even bother with this thing? You know, just an empty white back, and then it's like an insert, and then some pencil or pen and ink drawings of hands and making symbols and sign language or whatever. But you know, maybe it says something important, I don't know, but even if it does, regardless, it's kind of a waste, you know. I'd rather have a nice picture of Paul that we could hang up or something. Anyway, here's the back, in case, yeah, I showed it. But lyric sheet, which is great. I really sat, this one I've listened to, and wow, sounds great on vinyl, but I really sat and read the lyrics, read along with the lyrics one of the times I listened to it. Paul really wrote some great, great lyrics on this album. A nice drawing of Paul in the back. he's just, the lyrics, I know like other people have said it's kind of like his Plastic Ono Band album, his Dark album. And that may well be, but I don't really particularly look at it that way. I look at it as just a, lyrically wise, a great emotional album. He really speaks about themes in a sense. I know he's bearing his soul, as some people said, why it kind of sounds like it could be his Plastic Ono. But he's bearing his soul, but he's also speaking about things that can relate to all of us, things we've all been through, hard times and good times. And I just really think he hits home on so many things that I've experienced in my life on this album that you got to give him credit. You know, that so late in his career, 2005, he could put out such a beautiful, well-produced album, musically great, lyrically great. Give the man credit. Give the man credit. I love that beautiful gold vinyl with the maroon-like label. Beautiful. Ah, Chaos. What a great album. Alright, put things aside here. And finally, I got the new album. And I'm going to explain to you why I already have it and my little issue with it. I want to get your take on in a second here. Here's the back, made in Germany. And again, limited edition pink vinyl, and that's the only reason I got this, folks. I saw other people showing theirs, and I loved the scheme of this so much. With that pink vinyl, I said it's just too beautiful to pass up. So there's the cover. It has one little paper insert with lyrics on this side, it looks like, and lyrics on the other side. It's all lyrics insert. And you have like the credits and things. Paul gives a little message thanking people and whatnot. Nice picture of Paul there. Again, more credits. Nice picture of Paul there. And as I open the sleeve, where do you see this? I know you've seen it before in other people's videos, but wow. Look at this thing. That's just beautiful. Beautiful pink vinyl. You know, you see that. Again, I saw that. And when when you see the color of the album, the whole design of it with this pink, it just fits so great. It just looks beautiful. I couldn't pass it up. Okay, now my issue though is I got a little curious because here's my original one of new that I got, you know, when it first came out. I was able to obtain one. All right, I mean, covers are pretty much the same. Obviously different stickers, different hype sticker on this than on this one. But I want you to notice something. Look at the thickness of the binding on this. There's the new colored vinyl reissue. And look at the one on the original vinyl issue back in 2013. And I mean, not that I don't know why. I'm going to show you why in a minute because there's more stuff in the original 2013 one. But it started me thinking, are they chintzing a little bit? I'm not saying chintz like these reissues are lousy. I'm saying chintz like, are we getting shortchanged? I thought that when they were doing these reissues, they were going to be exact replicas of the original issue, the original release. But as you can see, I don't want to take it out. I took it out once. I did one of those slide things with the shrink wrap here, and I was able to open this. This has a nice gatefold in it. You know that insert of the lyrics on the new colored vinyl reissue is when you, on a gatefold, when you open this up, this thick original 2013 one, all the lyrics are on a gatefold. Then inside, the insert looks like this. All right, you don't get any credits, Paul thanking anybody, or those two pictures of Paul. You get all these different variations of new on different signs. Okay, obviously the vinyl 180 gram, the same plain white label, but it's on black vinyl. Okay, but then on the left side of that gatefold was this, a beautiful thick book, almost like a tour book. Here's that one picture we saw of Paul on the sleeve of the new colored vinyl reissue, and here's the picture of Paul on the other side of the new colored vinyl reissue, so on the outer cover. And then inside, you get, I don't know, I just think it's so much more elaborate. You get all the big long interviews with Rusty, Abe, Wicks, and Brian Ray, and some of the people that he worked with, some of the producers. You get a ton more pictures. More great pictures. Again, interviewing Rusty and some of the different other people involved. Wicks, Brian, blah, 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 blah. They're all here. Big, long interview with everybody. Speaking about Paul, speaking about making the album. More great pictures. Tons of pictures. Okay, a big, elaborate book in the original new release. Nice, great picture of Paul's piano. Look at this. All Paul's guitars. I mean, beautiful. More nice picture of Paul looking out from the studio room at Abbey Road. Orchestra people performing. Another nice picture of Paul observing the proceedings. Picture of a Vox amp. Picture of Paul with his acoustic. I mean, great stuff, right? I mean, this is all stuff that's not... And then a nice final picture of Paul. Isn't that great? And then some more credits where he's thanking people and his family and whatnot. What I'm saying is, folks, and what I'm asking you as I end this video here in a minute is, do any of you know the background of this? Is there something to this? Why I thought that all these reissues coming out were going to be exact replicas of the original issues. So I assume the new I had from 2013, this thick one, with the big book in it and the different inserts, would have been what they released the new colored vinyl reissue as. But it's not. It's a thin outer jacket. The sleeve is very minuscule as far as only a couple of pictures of Paul. The inserts, just the lyrics on both sides. There's not much to it. It's certainly not as elaborate as the one I got from back in 2013. So I ask you, and I throw it out to all of you, are you finding this with the other ones? Since I don't have many of the original 8 reissues, are you finding that these new colored vinyl reissues are somehow less or lesser than the original issues of these albums, original releases? If you could please let me know, because I'm just curious. Is this a common thread with this, with these new colored vinyls? So that's it, folks. I don't want to keep you too long. I might go do another video right now, so just get your thoughts on it. I'm happy to finally get these 4. Again, I won't be getting every one in the series. I just want to reiterate that. I am not going for every one of these. I only got a couple in the first 8. I only got these 4 because they all had something special about them that I wanted. And the only one that I thought was kind of frivolous, as I said, was new. And the only reason I got it was because I love that pink vinyl. That was it. The other 3 I kind of needed and wanted. And we'll see what comes out next. So again, get your thoughts on my concern with the new reissue. Let me know. God bless. And I hope you enjoyed this. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.